No, I am not getting out of my seat. What, you think you're tough? I was a Nazi that Jews threw parties for. No, I am not lying. Fine. Buy me a drink, and I'll tell you my story. Oh. Well, it was back in World War II. Like I said before, I was a Nazi. But I wasn't one of those Jew-hater Nazis. Also, wasn't one of those Hitler wannabes. I was just a man with a need for some cash. So I became a Nazi because Nazis got to do things in the name of Hitler and get away with it. For example, I ran a company, but I needed workers. But the workers in Poland were really expensive. But since I was a Nazi, I could get away with using completely free Jewish workers. The only problem was that all the other Nazis would annually round up the Jews, including my workers, and ship them off to the death camps in the other parts of Poland. But I needed money. So I decided to start warning my workers of all the impending roundups. That worked for a little while, but then the Nazis decided to liquidate the ghetto. And my workers were moved to the concentration camp that the Nazis had built in the area. They called it Plaszow, and it was run by a friend of mine named Amon Gert. He started killing my workers. Again. So then, I decided that I'd have to house my own workers. So, I built barracks in my company to house them. The Nazis let me do it, but of course they didn't know that these barracks had much better conditions for my workers than any concentration camp. They kept my workers fed, clothed, healthy, and they kept me rich. Of course, that facade wouldn't last me very long, so I built my own concentration camp and named it after my wife. It supposedly made weapons for the Nazis, but actually I was just buying the weapons on the black market and selling them off as my own. At the end of the war, my grateful workers smuggled me out of Poland so the Americans or the Russians wouldn't find me and kill me. They brought me here, to Argentina. Why did I do it? Does it matter? Does why matter? I saved over 1,000 people and don't regret it for a moment. Cheers.